Hey everyone, my name's Jas. I'm here for the Berlin Drum Days Festival 2025 and I'm going to do a masterclass here actually very shortly. Talk about all things clave, the connection with the clave with every genre and get into some stuff, talk about afrobeat grooves and get people up playing and talk a bit about music and life and the industry and my experience playing with Jas Smith and Lenny Kravitz and all that good stuff. What surprised me? Oh wow. So much. I mean, the whole journey has been just amazing and eye-opener for me. I've learned so much about music. I've learned so much. Well, I guess, not a surprise because I knew Lenny was killing on the drums, but really how good he is at every instrument the rehearsals consisted of him playing the drums and showing me, the kind of feel or like what the hi-hat dynamic and vibe is and really quite incredible drummer and musician. He's like Lenny Kravitz is my drum teacher. I guess that's a nice surprise. Lots about it has been incredible really and lots of new life lessons for me. It's really nice to work with an artist who has a very clear vision of like the way they want it to sound, the way they want it to feel. I really enjoy, having clear kind of instructions or directions on the expectations of what I should, shuns everywhere, on the expectations of how I should be playing for the artist. So I really enjoy that side of playing in Lenny's band and it's what's the word? It's not grounding, but kind of confirms, you wonder, am I doing a good job? Is this the right thing for the band? But when it's really clear of like what your role is and what you need to be kind of getting across in the instrument, it's reassuring. That's the word I was looking for.
The vision is quite clear.
Yeah, exactly. The vision is really clear. The sound that we're going for and that we're trying to portray on the stage and get across to the audience is really clear. So it's just nice to have like a clear direction.
Hi everyone, I'm Martina Barakaska.
Hallo, liebes Internet, mein Name ist Joost Mikkel.
Hello, my name is Richard Spaven and we are talking Berlin Drum Days 2026.
I'm super happy to announce that I'll be part of the lineup.
I shall be there.
Und ich bin mit von der Partie.
I always look forward to this one. I love going to Berlin and to Drum Days. The dates are
May 14th and May 17th.
Vom 14. bis 17. Mai.
14th to 17th of May.
I'm super excited, looking forward, even though it's super far in the future.
So check it out, grab your tickets, see you there.
See you there.
Ich hoffe, ihr auch.
Nice one.
To improve their groove. Oof, okay, nerdy drum talk, let's go. A tip to improve groove. I mean, I think, actually I was watching an interview of Roy Haynes the other day talking to John Baptiste and he talked about how groove is just playing from the heart. And I was like, true. I mean, no matter how much metronome practice you do or how much technique practice you do, I think at the end of the day, when you play, it has to come from your soul, from your heart, and I think that's what feels the best, the most organic, the most natural. So, I would say just get in a good mindset and try to feel relaxed and authentically yourself every time you play the drums. Well, I mean, I'm speaking from a personal point of view, I would say something that frustrates me. If I feel like I don't have a good gig or a good day playing drums, it's usually because of the sound, my own kind of approach to the sound. And I feel like I was maybe too much in my own head or wasn't focusing on connecting with the other musicians and thinking about the present moment and getting the best out of the drums. Just getting too technical or too theoretical or trying to throw in what I've been practicing. But I feel like every time I see a drummer or musician that I really like, the most impressive thing to me is just like their articulation and the sound that they get out of the drums. Obviously we get to the practice room and we focus a lot on rudiments and we focus a lot on technical exercises, I guess, or playing along to records or whatever people get up to in practice room. But it's good, I guess, to think about what sticks you want to use, what heads you like playing with. I mean, with sticks, is what wood feels natural to you, how does it sound in the cymbal. Sometimes I feel like I'm playing a stick that doesn't naturally feel like perfect for me, but I like the way it sounds in the cymbal, so then I'm kind of willing to make the sacrifice because it sounds so nice, paying attention to those details when you're in the practice room and just thinking about the way you hit the drums and depending on a certain thing you're playing, how are you going to use the stick and how are you going to kind of approach the drums in that way. It's kind of like maybe a deeper way to sit in the practice room and just, think about those things. Ooh, 3 records, oh my Lord. I mean, obviously I'm very biased. I'm just going to say my personal favourite albums probably right now in this moment. I mean, even when I'm not playing jazz or swing or anything like that, I always end up listening to it the most. So my favourite album at the moment is Cannonball Alley Live at the Lighthouse with Lewis Hayes and Sam Jones in the rhythm section. Ridiculous. What else am I listening to these days? Another amazing album, Full House, Wes Montgomery with Jimmy Cobb. He's swinging, ride cymbal, bits and bobs he's doing. It's just out of control, so I recommend that too. And then maybe just for some kind of, contrast, to be the nice all-rounder drummer that we should all be, is Red Lips, Red Hot Chili Peppers, come on. Is it Red Lips or Red? Yeah, it's Red Lips, isn't it? Yeah. My advice would be put everything into it, without putting too much pressure on yourself. But I think if someone hires you, like if you're playing for an artist or if you're leading your own band, or just being as prepared as you possibly can, and doing the best job you can, and also being authentically yourself. And with music, it's about connecting with the band as musicians, but also as people, being adaptable and being able to, be okay with what the band leader wants or someone in the band might want you to play, which maybe is not your like first instinct to go to, but not taking it personally and being willing to kind of adapt based on what the musical situation is. That's a few different things, but I think just being open-minded and adaptable and also authentically yourself at the same time. It was a little conscious, because I feel like I've always had the drummer identity crisis of like, what kind of drummer am I? When I was getting into jazz, I was like, should I only do this? And I kind of found afrobeat and really connected with that, and started with rock and always loved rock from the drums perspective too. But actually I did ask Terry Carrington, who's like my teacher, my idol. I asked her, how should I choose between, something along the lines of how should I choose between jazz or pop, as a career path. And she said, why would you limit yourself like that? Do it all, just make sure you practice it all. So I've kind of always gone in with the intention of, I want to be an all-rounder drummer, but I want to be good at everything and not just one particular thing. So I really try to just delve in to whatever the musical situation is and do a good job.